All right, it's Miss Gunter again. One more video. I know I said the last one was going to be short, and then I got done, and it wasn't short. It was like 15 minutes. So I promise this one's going to be short. So we're going to go through Google Drive. Really quickly, I'm going to use the same student credentials. So again, we're at our Judson website. We're going to click to log into the Judson portal. And we're just going to focus solely on Google Drive. So if you watched the previous video, I showed you that when this student clicked on his assignment, that there was a little yellow box and it would download his assignment into his Google Drive. And on top of that in Canvas was the submit button. And I told you that they could just click that submit button and not do anything at all on their assignment and show you, hey, look, I did my assignment, but really it's sitting blank in their Google Drive. So just to kind of avoid that little misconception that might happen, have your student come back to their Judson portal and log into their Google Drive. It may be on the home screen. It probably should be on the home screen if they're using it. If it's not, down here at the bottom, click Applications. And it's right here. It's this little triangle, the green, yellow, and blue. It says Google Drive. Just click it one time. And you're going to see a lot of his assignments. He was apparently working on this sonnet. This quick access right here is what they have been working on most frequently. I had my students change their folder, their assignment folder to a color. So his is red because I wanted it to jump out at them. Your student may not have done that. So it'll just blend in. It's going to be a little gray folder like this, but it's going to say assignments. And it probably will say around August 28th or so over here, because that's obviously when school started. So if you double click on this assignment folder, well, now I can see all of his classes. World Culture has a folder, apparently has two. Here's his math class, and here's his ELAR. So I would assume that his science teacher is probably using Google Classroom. We'll save that for another video. I'm just going to click on ELAR. I've never been into an ELAR folder before, so you guys are going in with me. You can see here there's a lot of different folders. I know in my class, if there's multiple folders, that means that he downloaded his assignment too many times because he went to Canvas and he clicked that download button more than once. Once they download it from Canvas, they don't need to do it ever again because it's automatically over here. So for math, at least, that can get kind of confusing because if we're doing intro to exponents and I downloaded intro to exponents 3 times, well, then I've got 3 copies, but Ms. Gunter can only see the 1 copy that she assigned me. So I may be on my 3rd one doing some work and saying, hey, I got my work done, but Ms. Gunter can only see my original copy. So I do try to encourage them to only download it 1 time. Now, I don't know that that's what these folders are for in ELAR. I mean, clearly there's just one thing in here. So theirs may just make a folder. If you scroll down, you can see all these Google slides. He's got some docs right here, and that's going to be all his assignments. I don't know what these are, but it will tell you. So if you're looking at their grades or they're showing you an assignment that they've done, it's going to say the title of the assignment when they're showing it to you in Canvas. And then when you come over here, it's going to say the same thing, and it will have your student's name on it because it's their assignment. Again, thanks Christian Williams so much for letting us use your account tonight, and thanks Christian Williams' mom for letting us use his account. So I'm going to go back to the assignment folder. You can just click right here, assignments, and it's going to take us back. And I'm going to click on his math folder. Again, we've got a lot of double entries, but that's okay. I do tell my kids to have it in list view because it's easier to find that way. Once you get past the folders, everything is alphabetized. So you should just be able to scroll down. His wasn't alphabetized, but it is now. If it's not alphabetized, click right here where it says name and it will alphabetize it for you. A lot of times they have it in this like waffle view, and it gets kind of confusing because there's so many things here that all I can see is my name, and I can't really see the full assignment. So like this assignment, I don't know what it is unless I hover and then wait for it to come up. It's just a little bit more confusing. in my point of view. If they like it, that's fine. If they can work it, that's fine. Go for it. But every assignment that we have done all year long is right here. So if they're telling you, oh, my assignment's locked or I can't get to it, that's probably not 100% true. It may be locked in Canvas, and that means they can't submit it, but it is available here in their Google Drive. So for instance, this is from first 9 weeks. We did this in the first 9 weeks. This is either an extra copy he made, or he just didn't do this one. I don't know. But he still has access to this. He can still manipulate the dots. He can still put answers in the box. And I can see this automatically on my end. So even though he can't go back to first 9 weeks and click the submit button into Canvas, because obviously that's locked, we're in the third 9 weeks, he can still get on here and type on this and I can see it. So same thing for late assignments right now. Obviously we're not going back to first 9 weeks, so I don't want to confuse anybody. But let's look at this assignment. This is finding whole. We did this last week and it is locked in Canvas. He cannot submit it, but it's not locked here. Actually, it kind of is, but I wanted to show you this anyways. If he comes to his assignment and he can't click on it and he can't manipulate it, what that means is he hit the submit button in Canvas, and because I only allowed them one time to do the assignment, now he's locked out. All he has to do to get back on this assignment is click this button right here on the left. It says view only. When he clicks it, this request edit access will come up. He doesn't even have to say anything. He just hits send, and it's going to automatically send me an email that says Christian Williams would like editing access to finding the whole. And all I have to do on my end is click OK and send the request through. So once he closes out of this assignment and then he opens it back up, he'll be able to edit that. And again, I can see it in real time. So even though he can't hit submit in Canvas to put it in there, all he has to do is send me a message that says, hey, Ms. Gunter, I redid my finding holes, or hey, Ms. Gunter, I know I didn't turn in my finding hole assignment, but I've done it now. If you could check it, then I can check it. Or I made corrections, whatever it may be, because I know that we're all offering opportunity to make corrections or to go back and do anything that's failed or missing. So that's pretty much it on Google Drive. I mean, you're going to My Drive, find that assignment folder, and then just pick your class. ELAR, social studies, math, they're all there. Some of your science folders may be there as well. It really just depends on the teacher. So again, at some point, we'll probably do a Google Classroom video as well, just so we can cover those classes too. Thanks so much for joining. Again, sorry that first video was super long. This one's probably longer than I meant for it to be as well. We do have those Mustang meetups one Tuesday every month, and we go over things like this all the time. So if you have questions, or you just want to get in touch with somebody, or just want to get some connection into the Metzger community, we would love to have you guys there. So please be on the lookout for those and join us at the Mustang meetups. Again, thank you so much for hanging with me. And if you have any questions, reach out to your student's teacher. They'd be glad to help you. Thanks so much.